Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to YouTube channel of Creative Edge, one of the subsidiaries of Top Rankers. My name is Rajendra Bhatia, and today we are going to talk something very important, something very interesting as regarding one of the NATA question, which has consistently been um, coming in the exam, but very few people know how to fully answer it. What I have observed while describing a two-dimension design, particularly in relation to logo, monogram, candidates are leaving it halfway done. I'll show you how they they do it halfway and they think that they have done a very good job. Let's look into some of the existing logos. I'm not going to show you many of them, but I have selected some 7, 8 of logo and monogram from government agencies. Let's look into the first one, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, PMAY. It's a simple stroke of half curve, then getting translated into a house. We've been doing this kind of house since our childhood, isn't it? So this is the same, but very few people notice this part. From a house of mud and cow dung, गोबर और मिट्टी का बना हुआ घर जो होता है, it's like this, and it get translated to a solid house like this. How many of you who have attended NATA have done this part of the design? Very few. Meaning of the logo, affordable house for all. Shape meaning the house in the logo signifies the core objective of providing housing. Now this is from the net. My interpretation is even more in detail, like from the mud and cow dung house is get translated to a house which is solid, the pakka ghar, the urban house which is modern. The color meaning warm tones like orange and red may represent warmth, security, and aspiration for a better home. Actually, to my mind, this monogram also symbolizes a new beginning. This being sun rising from the back of the house. Evolution, the logo could evolve to reflect modern housing concept and inclusivity. Not only this is one of very important part, I would say 50% of mark for your logo and 50% marks how you explain it. So it's better to suggest all of you that you start studying all the logos and monogram. Many of the sites of this do explain the meaning. Even some of them, they give the history of the logo of different companies and likewise. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Inside is wheat grain, Green for growth and prosperity, that is the color in the background. And these are two protective hands. Evolution, the logo has evolved from a simple depiction of a crop and insurance element to a more modern and stylized design. Meaning the logo signifies crop insurance protection. Protection is important and the government support for farmers against the crop losses. The meaning of the shape. Geometric shape are used to represent stability, coverage, and systematic approach to the insurance scheme. You might have seen that Jeevan Bima Yojana का symbol. There's a lamp here. Getting protected with two hands. So the life is symbolized by a burning lamp and the protection is from the wind and waves. Here the color meaning is green and orangish brown color. Symbolizes growth, earth, brown is for earth, and the agricultural context, that is the green. Beti bachao, beti padhao. How many of you really know the meaning of this? Round around symbolizes a protective shield. Book symbolizes, of course, the education. And here is a girl, a child girl. So the evolution of the logo has evolved from a basic representation of a girl child to a more dynamic and empowering design. Dynamic and empowering is with the shield, meaning the logo emphasizes saving and educating the girl child, promoting gender equality and empowerment. Shape meaning curves and dynamic lines are used to represent growth, movement, and potential of the girl child. Color meaning the pink and blue colors are used to represent the femininity, care, and the potential for a bright future. In fact, it is light orange here, green for the growth. Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PMJAY. Quite similar to the other logos here also, two hands are involved and symbolizes protection. Blue and green color, they are used for healthcare, calm and peace. And these symbolic meaning a family of father, mother, and two children. And of course, the map of our country. So, evolution, the logo has evolved from a simple representation of health and well being to a more integrated and more modern design. Meaning of the logo symbolizes healthcare, inclusivity, and the government's commitment to providing financial protection against the medical expenses. The shape, meaning the incorporation of medical symbols and the protective shield, conveys security, care, and comprehensive nature of the healthcare scheme. Couple of more study, and then we redesign one of the logos from here. Now this is one of most modern logo. Here are the tricolors of India. Orange is saffron, white symbolizes peace, and green symbolizes growth. Meaning embracing digital technology for a digital empowered society. Shape meaning the Bapu's Mahatma Gandhi's spectacles within the gear symbolizes a vision of technology driven nation. Whenever you feel you get Mahatma Gandhi's in the symbol, say that it was his vision. Color meaning the tricolor signifies national identity, and the use of saffron, white, and green can convey energy, purity, and growth. Evolution the logo might evolve to incorporate newer technologies and trends in the digital space. Now, this is electromagnetic. This is I for India. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana meaning financial inclusion and access to the banking services for all. The shape meaning open hands in the logo can symbolize openness, inclusion, and extension to the financial services to all. Actually, financial come up with the rupee symbol. The color meaning blue represent trust and stability. You will find most of the financial things taking color of blue, while green may signify growth and prosperity, and orange may signify a new beginning and happiness. Evolution, the logo has likely maintained consistency to preserve the recognition of financial inclusion initiative. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan meaning cleanliness and sanitation for a healthier nation. Shape meaning the broom symbolizes sweeping away dirt and promoting cleanliness. The broom do not exist with the new one. Color meaning the green and blue color may represent environmental cleanliness and hygiene. These are the tricolor of India. One more. Actually, this is a black and white print of this logo, whereas the colored logo is in blue and orange. There's this royal blue plus orange color. The meaning is promoting indigenous manufacturing and economic growth. The shape meaning the lion in the logo symbolizes the strength, pride, and the Make in India initiative as a powerful force. Color meaning the deep blue color may represent trust and stability, while orange signifies energy and dynamism and happiness. Evolution, the logo may evolve to reflect advancements and achievement in the manufacturing sector. Inside, you will find a lot of gears indulging into one another. That shows the movement. A gear into bigger or smaller gear. Kind of this shows industrialization. Now, generally, now this is enough that I have tried representing and explaining. Let us take one of them as the question for today. Suppose they give you this logo, redesign the given logo. As such, the logo is very good. Let us take this as a challenge. What new can you put into it? This is a sign of plus, meaning growth. It can to some of you meaning may mean it as if growth in healthcare services. To some of you, it may represent industry. But when a question comes, we should not be designing just one of them. We should give at least three different ideas. The G here represent growth, I here represent India. This may also represent pixels. Small and big pixels. So out of the four ideas, you may choose one of them. And I have got a sincere suggestion that you develop it into three colors or two colors, but give a kind of enclosure. A circular, maybe rectangle, or maybe this is a rectangle, maybe squarish. Let us select one of them and go ahead giving coloring to it. I'm selecting one of them. My selection may be random today, but in your examination, you see to it that the best of the design arguably is the one you finalize. I've used Micron pen for outlining my logo. Of course, in the examination, you don't do it on the key sketches. I am doing it on one of the key sketches, but you redesign it here in a bigger shape. If there is no restriction of color, you can use still three colors. Saffron is for happiness. It is also new. It is represent newness. Orange is also representing alert. By doing it with two colors, you still can have the white as the middle color, and this is tricolor of India. However, if there is no restriction, then you can change the color of I here so that you have got an identity. Again, if there is no restriction, you can use a red dot symbolizing Operation Sindoor. Operation Sindoor. A lot of digital defense equipment were indigenous digital equipment were used in Operation Sindoor. So your new logo could be like this. Leave it to minimalism. And as I told you right in the beginning, write about it. The tricolor in the D of logo, in the D of the logo represent digital India. Color meaning dignity, nation's identity, energy, white for purity and peace, and green for growth. The I in the logo represent India. Represents, electromagnetic waves emission. That means growth and activeness. Likewise, you can do the logo. Some of students have asked me earlier, is it always good to give a background? Instead of a background, I feel like giving, um, maybe to this I could give a circle or shield kind of a look, so as to give a completeness or self-dependence, self-reliance. Round is for complete, wholesome, and independence. So what I mean to say, one should not leave just the doing of logo, explain every part of it. And not only that, before you start doing it, start reading all the logos. Those are there with you. Open up internet, find out logos, maybe of textiles, maybe of TV channels, logos in defense are separate, broadcasting are separate, clothing logos. So you can open the whole ocean and select quite some of them and try to go into their history, into their explanation, and find out for your understanding as to what kind of a logo would you like to give. Before I end my this discussion, one important aspect I was just keeping quiet and did not talk about it. Can you find a gestalt principle in the logo? Some of you who have joined just now or maybe are currently with me uh, in the discussion might have come to a conclusion, yes, lot of use of principle of closer, and the other principle, use of continuity. So if you can give the logo its name and the principle used into it and all this explanation, I'm sure you will be near to 100% mark on this question. I hope you have liked it. You can revert me back onto our number 888 9633 222. Go to the website Creative Edge by Top Rankers. Thank you, friends. Just let me know what are the questions that you have asked in case. In the exam, should we write those below our logo, sir? Yes, that's what I am trying to explain. Firstly, make a full logo here. Do not try to finish into the key sketches. And not only this, if you can add a point like this is the fifth point I have written here, fourth and fifth. Fifth is about the Gestalt principle. So write down what are the Gestalt principle that you have used in your logo. Right, friends? So have a very nice day and try to revise on to every aspect of logo design, which is a consistent question in NATA examination. All the best to all of you.